Imagine a being of unlimited power and unfathomable wisdom and intelligence. A being so powerful he can create worlds with mere words. A being so intelligent he knows how many stars and planets exist, and how many molecules make up your body at any given moment. This being, this entity, is interested in you. He wants a relationship with you. He loves you. This being is God. This is the reality of the situation. In the spiritual realm, this being, this God, had created a bunch of servants or helpers before he had ever made Adam and Eve. He made millions of them. Why he made so many and what their exact purposes were are largely unknown. But we do know that the number one servant, Lucifer, led a coup against God, recruiting 1/3 of all the other angelic servants to his side. The coup was ultimately unsuccessful, and Lucifer and his team were kicked out of heaven and forced to live on the earth. In the Garden of Eden, Lucifer had a physical body, and various translations give us the word serpent, but initially he walked upright, and a more accurate translation is thought to be shiny one. When Adam disobeyed God by eating the fruit, he actually was obeying Lucifer without knowing it. Things haven't changed for the most part. Tricking us is the only way he has to get most of us to obey him. If we really knew what he was up to, we wouldn't have any part of it. But we can't see the spiritual realm, even though we exist in it. So his deceptions work very well. So when Adam obeyed Lucifer by eating the fruit, it seems that he gave up his authority over the earth, and that vacuum was filled by Lucifer, now called Satan. He and his followers, and remember he has millions of them, influence the lives of Earth's inhabitants daily. His number one goal is to get you to not believe in God. In my opinion, that seems to be priority number one. If he can get you to not believe, then for him the hard work is done. He uses different methods for different people. Science, pleasure, relationships, addictions, money, power, false belief systems, religions, and many, many other tactics. And these tactics work very well. Jesus said something along the lines of, "Narrow is the gate, and not many find it." Not many. Most people are lost to the deceptions of the enemy, oblivious to the truth that God exists, God loves them and wants a relationship with them. Or worse, outright rejecting God, instead choosing the temporary pleasure that sin provides on this planet. And what's the result of this rejection of God, either actively or passively? Hell. It was created to punish the fallen angels. It wasn't meant for you. A place of unending torment and pain. I recently burned my thumb while grilling some burgers, and even though it was a minor burn, it still hurt a lot. I cannot imagine the pain of hell. It's too gruesome to fully imagine. But I do know that you don't want to go there. It's not going to be a party. Thankfully, God made a way of escape for us. His name is Jesus. Because of sin, we owe God a debt, a payment. And that payment is death. The spiritual balance sheets must balance. Debts must be paid. Fortunately, Jesus' life was without sin, and so his death was enough to pay all of our debts. It's paid. God is satisfied with the payment. We just have to believe in the payment. We have to believe that Jesus is who he said he was, and give our life over to him. When we do that, we transfer out of the family of Satan into the family of Jesus and can look forward to life with him in heaven instead of eternal punishment in hell.